What's up, Samurai? Today we are finally going to be playing a VR game. I know it's been a while. I've been playing a lot of VR off camera, but it's been a while since we've had a VR game we could really dig our teeth into. And while there's been a lot of VR games that have been on my radar, usually they end up coming out and then they suck and have like super negative reviews, or just generally speaking is something that I can't really make a video on. This game though is Hellsweeper VR. It is a roguelike game, and it has combat that, in my opinion, it basically rivals Doom Eternal in terms of the complexity, the amount of overwhelming mechanics that are at play, all while being in VR, which is an insane experience, both for the sake that my brain can't handle it, and also just for coolness factor, because, you know, we've got like all these different abilities that are tied to very specific motions. So if I want to end up summoning a sword, I got grip, swing up, grip and swing to the right, and it pulls out a gun. Later on in the video, you'll notice we get a rock sling ability where I have to make a fist while facing my palm up and then pull up. And it's just, there's so many different mechanics going on at the same time that it is just wildly overwhelming. I'll end up sharing my opinions of the game and, you know, my thoughts towards it a little bit more at the end of the video, but without further ado, I thought I would just show you guys my first time playing.
Now that we're one, I can show you the way as a wisp. Summon me with a flick of your wrist.
What? Hold the trigger and swing your hand outwards. Hiya! Hiya, I said. That some of the people, whenever you want. What am I supposed to do? Hold the trigger and swing your hands outwards.
Easy peasy, isn't it? Now, follow me.
Okay. I don't know if I'd say that that was super easy, but all right, whatever. There we go. Free rotate. That's what I wanted. I want to be able to turn around like nicely with the joystick instead of just do. Oddly enough, this wasn't in. Oh, now it's in the accessibility settings, or yeah, okay.
I think these are all the cracks of it all. The fracture between heaven and hell.
What does it say?
And earth.
How do I get up there? Push the right thumbstick forward and okay, so I can just teleport anytime. That's always appreciated. Oh, that's jumping. Oh, teleporting, I mean. Woo! Okay.
You needn't rely on sin stepping. Other choices beckon.
Push the left joystick in for free locomotion. You will move based on the direction of your hand. So I'm assuming. Oh, this is just movement in general. Okay, because I was worried. Lots of games have it that you push in the joystick for like sprinting and stuff, which does not work with the Valve Index controllers because they break very, very quickly by pushing in the joystick. If you're experienced with motion sickness, enable... No, I don't need tunnel vision. Thank you very much.
Come on. The Stonehand's first gift.
Ooh.
Pick it up.
Okay. Thank you. Skill obtained sword. Please select a slot to equip it. Let's go with up.
Right time we had some fun, Hellsweeper. We'll try it again.
Whoop. Okay, well, I can summon like as many swords as I want, apparently. The direction, grip, and sensor up. Okay. Yeah!
Great. Now let's see whether you remember how to use it.
Hey, bro.
You still have it in you.
Kinda. It's okay, I've practiced a lot. Okay, so I can knock enemies up. Swing upwards with a sword nearby an enemy. You can perform a strike dash upwards.
Now follow me.
That's really cool. Strike dash works with any melee weapon. You can use an update in your gameplay settings afterwards or something. Okay, cool. So I can actually two-hand the swords. There's my health and mana. Displays your current objective as well. Hold down the trigger Swinging outwards to summon the wisp. There you go. Show me where I'm going, little buddy. I didn't mean to pull my sword out. I mean, I exactly did. Yo!
A gift awaits.
Ooh.
The pistol.
Okay. Gun. Outward swing.
Summon it a few times to get the hang of it.
Ooh! It feels good, man. Reload the pistols quickly by flicking it to the side.
Load it with your hands for more rounds and more destructive power.
Reloading the pistol in two ways. You can flick your wrist outwards or hold the trigger and swing down. Oh, and that'll give me empowered bullets. Okay, there's a lot of... It did slightly more damage.
Their bodies.
Enemies block shots fired by a single hand. Fire a pistol while holding it with both hands to break their guard. Okay. Normal shot. Guard break. That's cool, man. The fact that it actually has incentive.
More time to practice later. Let's move on.
This is overwhelming.
Time itself is cramped in the land.
Bullet time.
Some call it hell time. Harness hell time to evade the assault.
Okay, what does this do? I can use it to block? Okay. I guess that's what I'm doing right now. I don't know what it was trying to tell me. I got a
Clear. We're almost at the end.
I got a thing in my hand here, bro. Ow. That's cool that I can pick up these random items. I can't pull them to me, but whee! Did I win? Ah, yes. I summoned myself into the other dimension. I can tell this is gonna be a good game. Just based on the mechanics.
Time for battle. Pick your poison.
Okay, let's use both of these. I suppose. Striking an enemy with the hilt of the sword or pistol will break their guard when they are blocking state. So the butt end of my sword, that's kind of tricky. Two-handed attacks will also always break their guard. Neat.
Fight, Hellsweeper.
Hey, bro. It's gonna take a while to get used to this. I'm very overwhelmed. Like, there's a lot of different mechanics going on here. Okay, and it... I think he was saying pull this thing out of me to heal. But I didn't quite notice. New item. Yes, please. Unlock levitation. Oh my god, really? Support skills are automatically equipped. Okay.
Levitation. You have to remember this one. If it glows, it floats.
Point your hand at the nearby object, and when it glows, levitate by holding the grip force sensor. When an object glows yellow, click the thumbstick during levitation to bring it to your hand. I don't like that. Again, I don't like the fact that I have to click the joystick in, because that's a bad thing. Place the puzzle piece onto the altar. Okay, where's the other one? Can I... I don't like that.
Matter itself is at your mercy.
It's not a problem with the game itself, it's just the index controllers.
These totems are outcrops of Hallow. This one should drop a key.
Destroy...
Break it.
What? Destroy that for a key. I wish I just could press the trigger instead.
Yes. Now, to the chest.
Ooh.
Loot. Loot and power. All the more for your current sweep.
Unlock conjuring fire. Dude, there's magic in this game too? Oh god.
Elements. It's always easier
No.
to start with fire. Now go forth, Hellsweeper.
I'm...
Slay all that come before you.
Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, there are so many different layers to this combat, dude. Like, whoa. I'm already overwhelmed, just like
May your sweep be long.
with all the different controls.
Slaughter bloody.
Learn and enable cool moves like somersault, where I can fly forward. Wall running? What? Oh. I mean, this could be one of the greatest VR games ever, but you know, okay, here's the thing. I've got so much experience playing VR games. I don't know if I've ever come across a VR game that had this big of a learning
The
curve.
flower of farewell.
Like,
Death or new beginnings. Doesn't really matter. Watch them grow like weeds as you grow in
okay, so I'm actually leveling up as well. There's actually RPG stuff. Because I think this is a roguelike where we keep perpetually dying, but we level up the flower to get stronger and stronger. I'm not exactly sure, just
Welcome to the Hall of the True Vine.
because I'm going into this blind.
Everything's here. Training tools on the left, wardrobe on the right, and the portal in front. Take a look and make yourself at home.
I can sweep. Why do I hold it like that? There we go. Aw, come on, man. Whoa, let go of me. Get out of here. Okay, so here's my guy, I
Like
guess.
looking at yourself in the mirror, huh?
Woo, edgelord. Alright. Oh, and then you unlock mask later. Purple! Oh, no, I can't afford it. Progress, credits, option. Yeah, hi, me. Because this game does actually have co-op as well. And then over here is training. There's an axe. There's a rifle. Tips. Reverse grip. Yeah? Okay. Let's, you know what? Oh, there's DPS trainers and stuff. Trial by fire. The only way I'm gonna end up getting the hang of all this crap is by going into the actual game. Let's stay at normal difficulty, because I don't... Okay, good, because I couldn't do the other difficulties even if I wanted to. Challenger's token, less health. Oh, okay, so I could... At the very least, I could go on easy mode if I wanted to grind. Challenge mode, I don't have. Training room, I don't have yet. It's a roguelike. Okay. Here we go. Oh, boy. What is it with, like, the most advanced VR games being roguelikes?
Look for the stone hand to collect your starting
Like-
skills and rewards.
Like, I hope that there's a sandbox mode in this game, dude. Okay. Select starting skills. Whoa. Okay. Reach out and grab and press the trigger sensor. Blah, blah, blah. Inspect it. Hold the trigger to use it. Okay, what is this one? Select from the blessings bestowed upon you. And then this one? Unlock levitation. Well, I guess I think I just get both of them. Right? Point your hand towards objects around you. If an object glows, it means you can levitate it. Oh, that's what levitate is. That's the thing where I'm pulling crap to me. Okay. If objects glows yellow, click the thumbstick to pull it towards you. Certain objects have special levitation attacks. Either swing your hands or hold the trigger during levitation to activate it. Okay, so like blade and sorcery. I can actually attack when I'm levitating a weapon or something. That's cool. Okay, what are these? You can remove unwanted blessings when you visit a shop. Okay, so these are the roguelike passives. So, increase damage by 20% for 5 seconds when hit, or jumping and landing from a jump releases a powerful blast. Let's go with this gunslinger one, because I'm going to get hit a lot right now anyway. Pick your current skills. Sword. Uh-huh. Swing upward to conjure the sword. Oh, you can block enemies. Enemies will block... No, enemies will block your attacks. Hit them with the hilt. Blocking strong attacks using your weapon will reduce its durability over time. So I can block. The game never taught me that. And the gun, because the fireball is kind of confusing for me. Trigger fire. Pistol reload. Oh, it spends mana, did it say? Please note that it will consume some mana. Guns require ammo and can be reloaded with bullets once the ammo runs out or is not full. What? To conjure bullets, hold the trigger while swinging downward. Okay. Insert bullets into the chamber manually. Yeah, that'll make my pistol stronger. Blocking attacks using your gun will reduce the durability on it. I can block with the gun as well. Okay. I know it might seem basic, but like the fact that I'm doing this in VR like makes it so much more overwhelming just because it's a lot of physical like commands that I'm trying to remember on something that I'm not particularly familiar with yet.
More demons.
Hey, bro. Whoa. Ow. Okay, I was able to knock some of his attacks back at him. Getting a little overwhelmed here. Good lord. I don't know how to block or anything, bro. Oh.
How do you always keep your air so perfect?
I don't know. I don't even know how I survived that. Okay, can I carry this key with me or something? Or is this used in specific locations? Like, aha. 1, 2. And now it's the roguelike aspect of the game where this will give me like a temporary thing. I'm guessing this is giving me currency. Is this an ice spell? Rock split. You can now perform rock split to summon rocks from the ground. Oh my god. Now, okay. This summons a sword, but if I have my palm up, it summons a rock? What is it saying? While holding the grip force, that's... Oh, okay. Throw the rocks at enemies to knock them back or... Okay. How? How? Game? Oh, with the trigger. So I have to grip and trigger with my palm up. Oh boy. Oh, okay.
Wear what you wish for. The next waits.
Wait, what? Okay, this goes into the next area. What's this? Next objective, elimination. Hold trigger to select the reward. Increase damage by 5%. What about this? Next objective, survival. Add a random trait. That seems better. It's a passive. Unlock Blade Wave, a new ability. And that'll make my next objective survival. Okay, let's try this. You can now use your sword to conjure concentrated magic and called Blade Wave. Hold the trigger down while positioning your sword horizontal and blah 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 blah. Release the trigger to expend it. Okay, it's weird. It's gonna take a while to get used to all these. Oh, like it's a good game. I know it's a good game just because of all the mechanics going on, but good lord, dude. This is... Survive for 50 seconds. Alright, I mean, the guns seem the easiest to me just because the, you know, everything else is kind of overwhelming, but...
Stay alive as long as you can.
No, I'm trying to... There we go. These commands are kind of overwhelming. Ooh, leave me alone, demon. Oh, it was just survival. Right.
A little bit of carnage, a little bit of flair.
Right, I didn't have to actually kill them. There's so many, like, intrinsic commands. I don't, like, I was trying to do, like, the rock grab, but I don't know, like, what the actual motion is that they specifically want. Okay, there's another thing here that requires keys, but it looks like there's only one key? Is that right? Unless they're hidden around the level? Because I'm assuming it's giving me a choice, right? But I don't know. I guess I'll do that. Maybe the key comes into play later. I gotta remember I can teleport as well, and I have this slow-mo effect that I have yet to actually, like, use.
What's your strategy?
Okay. I'm gonna die. What's this? Porta potty? Gain passage to the shop. Or add a random trait, or add a random trait. Let's try the shop. I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford anything at the shop. But I mean, at the very least, maybe there'll end up being like, I'll get to understand a little bit more of the mechanics, I suppose.
This is where your hard work pays
Okay,
off.
shop allows you to make use of your obols and for crystal
If you want
purchase
something special,
and
you'll need to
loadout
spend
adjustments.
some
Spend
shillings.
obols at the courier to purchase
And
new
don't
skills and
forget,
upgrades.
No refunds.
Now, the question is this a roguelike or a roguelite? Because there is a difference between each of them. I'm assuming it's a roguelike, which a roguelike means that everything resets when you die. Like, no matter what, we go right back to square one, and it feels like we don't really get much progress because all we end up doing is unlocking new things for subsequent runs. That I don't like nearly as much as a roguelite, which has RPG elements where we progressively will make ourselves stronger for the next run. So I noticed that there is this skill right here. Skills cannot be equipped. They are automatically unlocked when the right conditions are fulfilled. Okay. So this is just increased damage. This is max mana going up. I don't even know where my mana is. Unlock a random trait. 2.1. So I have enough for this. I guess I'll grab it. And then we have another type of currency, which I'm assuming is... I don't freaking know. It said it would unlock another trait. Did it unlock a new trait? Because I didn't see anything unlock. Levitation is still there. Yeah, okay. So I guess then later on you could actually trade out levitation for another skill just because maybe you wouldn't want it. You know what? I can get this as well, which... Oh, that one was not a trait. That was more damage. Right, and then that gave me more mana. But I'm assuming, since it's a roguelike, there's no reason not to spend all my currency because when I die, I'm gonna lose it all into the next run. I assume. This is going to require a lot of time investment just to get like my own skill up to par. Trove! What is Trove doing here? What does this do? Also, right, I gotta remember I have like a weird... Whoa.
The Trove Altar holds untold riches.
Collect big rewards by
Unlock them
assembling the
gathering
puzzle
missing
pieces as
puzzle
fast as you
pieces
can.
fast as you
Watch the
can.
timer on your left hand. Okay, I have 55 seconds. Destroy the totem scattered over the map to collect the puzzle pieces. Places puzzle pieces onto an altar, get bigger rewards by matching the colored pieces. So I don't have to match them. Place all the puzzle pieces on the altar before time runs out. Check your wrist for the remaining time. You can also unlock the puzzles by destroying the altars. However, this will give no reward. Oh, okay. So why would I ever do it then? I don't know what that was. Okay, purple, green, and I need another green. I don't see another green. I got 30 seconds left.
Away, along with your reward.
Yes, I know, you idiot, but it's not my fault that the game didn't generate it in like a big open area. Okay, so I can just double jump and stuff, so that's kind of nice. Dude, that's so lame. There we go.
New power, new tactics. Let's see.
I guess that's why I can destroy it. And then this is just increasing my damage. Yep. Okay. So what's going on? Now, I noticed that that thing was kind of glowing when we came in here, so maybe that's where it was, and I just didn't notice because it didn't look green to me. Enter the portal. What portal? I don't know how to do that weird swing attack that the game told me about. Where is the portal, game? Hello, weird bug thing. It's kind of funny that I can smash him on the ground. Oh, there it is. It should really point me to it, but whatever. Okay, so I can double jump and then that's it. Ugh. Oh, it's poison. Okay. This game is overwhelming, dude. Okay, survive for 125 minutes.
The clock is your enemy.
Yep,
Outlast
that's totally what it said.
victory.
You know what? Excuse me. I'm doing good, right? I don't like that slash attack. Ooh, I'm slowly dying, dude. That charge attack takes way too long to do. Dude, I can like do air combos?
Ain't it fine?
Ay. Like I kind of fluked doing a bunch of really cool crap. I mean, I did it on purpose. Yeah. What does that do? I don't know what those little bug guys do.
Time to upgrade and escalate.
Style kill bonus. Okay. What does the gun increase do? Add a random trait. Add a random trait. Survival. Unlock alt fire. Let's do random trait. Oh, increase damage by 15% or releasing an additional blood wave But it increases the mana cost. I'd rather just increase my damage. I see. So it's a random trait for the sword itself. All right. We're actually somehow making it to the boss, which is probably going to one-shot me if I even get to him. I'm still so curious to see whether or not we're...
Another tranche of demons.
What? Whether or not I'm progressing. Why did I shoot that thing? Oh, dear God. Okay. Why? Okay, I didn't know I could fall. Can you stop, like, dropping the sword? God damn it. So I can kind of do fancy crap. I'm just not good enough at the game yet. Okay, what if I slow down time? Oh my God. This guy's weapon is super big. Woo! Jump up! Jump up! Okay, I think I was wall running. But I don't know if I actually was. Okay. Okay. Okay, air running is like the way to go in this game. I don't know if that counts as me wall jumping. Ow, asshole. Okay, I just infinite juggled off of him. Beautiful. Style points. Woo!
A class act.
Oh my God. Well, that was freaking cool. Again, I don't know what I was doing. I was kind of just flailing around and it just kind of worked. But, whew. It's an intense game. You know what it oddly reminds me of? Like, I haven't been able to use these keys. It really reminds me of like Shadow Warrior, actually. Which is kind of weird. Can you... Thank you. Do I even have a second key somewhere? Like the jumping and gliding around is really cool once I can get the hang of it. But it's just, it's such an intimidating game, dude. Like, I know I kind of just keep saying that, but really, I'm so, like, overwhelmed by, like, everything that I'm doing. Oh, there was another chest over there, but don't matter. Because we can get this one. So can I can at least get some type of goodies. Oh, there it was. Like, that's the thing. I'm so overwhelmed that my situational awareness is just like, bleh, like I'm spent, dude. Am I claiming all this money? I think I am. All right, what's this do? 20% more health. Well, that seems pretty good, actually. I like the katana. I want to use more of the katana. Can I unlock that as a weapon? The long range of it is really cool. Okay, what is this gonna be? Next objective is the boss battle. This will add a random trait or increase mana. Random trait. Because this will just be another passive, right? Increase damage by 15% or increase damage of rock split. I'm just gonna do increased overall damage. Okay. Time to die and get my game over. Oh boy. Alright, you scumbag. Whoa. I hope it's just him. Just because I'm already, like, so overwhelmed. What's the difference? Announce your presence to the Ascended Sin, or shatter Deceit's shield by throwing objects at it, or continuously attacking. Oh, it gives me an option of the bosses. Oh, that's cool. And this is a clue to defeating the boss. So shatter his shield by throwing objects at it or continuously attacking it. And then this is the boss. Okay, okay. Okay. Dude, like... little overwhelming there, game. It's asking too much of me, bro. Like, balancing these guys at the same time. It's okay, I'll just keep kiting him. I'm kind of surprised that that hurt me so much. Okay, game. I think I shattered his shield, I just didn't notice. Like, I'm so overwhelmed. Summon the rocks, god damn it. Why is the gun out of my hand? That shouldn't be a thing. He's doing some big chongo blast, I think. Okay, circle strafe seems to work on him. There needs to be better auto-targeting for those rocks, dude. Because they do not work very well. Oh god. Dude, I'm doing the goddamn laser sword move. Okay. Okay, he's doing like some explosive attacks now. Like freaking Bale in Diablo 3. Dude. It's an overwhelming of the senses. Dude. The boss is healing now? Like he's got more health. So there's no reason to focus on his ads. Can you... There we go. Okay. Can you throw the freaking rock? Goddamn game, dude. Like, it's got too many commands. They're all starting to conflict with each other. Okay, this seems to be one of the most effective. Seems like it anyway. Ooh. Okay. And then I am regenning health as I'm like running around. Or maybe it's that when I'm damaging enemies, I'm getting health. Summon a goddamn rock, you stupid game. Woo! Scumbag. Oh. Sweet. Beat the boss first try. Oh, that's my VR expertise. Actually, it's just that I found out I could juggle myself to do optimal damage. That was intense. Pick your reward and prepare for the next... What do I get here? Is this a perma thing? Select a blessing bestowed upon you. Okay. Pumping iron. That sounds fun. Gain health equal to your mana. Mana is set to 0. Consume health instead of mana with skills 0 out of 1. I don't even know what that means. Magic overflow. Gain mana equal to your health. Max health is set to 1. What? These are terrible. What? So this sets my maximum mana to 0 and I start consuming health instead of mana. This reduces my health to 1 and gives me shields based on the amount of mana. These are both awful. I don't want these. Why? All right, it gave me a shield. So I have an overflow shield instead of health, I guess. So if the shield dies, I just game over.
A Hellsweeper returned from a successful sweep. A vine recognizes your efforts.
Sweet. Okay. Your spoils. You will be able to continue your run from the hall. Okay, so I am leveling up. Your spoils. Okay, skills gained was all this. Enemy slain was all that. Currency collected will be converted and carried over. So all of this got converted into 58, I guess. Okay. So let's see what happens if I go back to the hall. It says I could continue my run after, but... Okay. That was exhilarating, though. Whoa.
Can be anywhere.
You've leveled up. View new
here.
content in the next page. You've unlocked the following skills. You can view... I got a Hellhound helmet. You can view them at the loadout. So I leveled up to get a cosmetic? Whoop. No. Apparently that wasn't my mask. Where's my loadouts? Reset data. That shouldn't be there. Skills picked the most. All right, cool that it has all of this stuff being tracked, I guess. Where the hell is my, where's my loadout? Was that over here?
Don't skip the lessons. Sweeping hell ain't easy.
Advanced movement. Hellhound. Command and interact with companions during battle. Okay. The advanced movement would be cool, but let's not do that yet. Support melee. Oh, there's a swing throw thing, a bow and arrow. Different spells that I haven't been able to use. Advanced magic. Okay. Let's see what this Hellhound thing is, though. Kind of annoying that it has to go into individual tutorials for all of this stuff, but okay. So I think by leveling up, we've now unlocked this as an ability we can get on a run. So I get a little pet with me that has to waste a skill. Hi, doggo. Hi, puppers. Oh, at least it lets me pet him. Kind of. Not... Okay. He kind of likes it. Alright. What does he do? It responds to the squeaky toy. Press the trigger. Once the Hellhound is paying attention, throw it at the object to play fetch. Go get him, boy! Oh, I'm sorry, it threw it off the edge. So he can pull weapons to me. Kind of cool, I suppose. Or maybe the point is I could throw it. He pulls it back and damages everything in the way? Maybe? Hellhound is a loyal companion and protects you from enemies. You do not need to hold onto its squeaky toy after summoning it. Oh, okay. So I could do a summoner build. Go get him, boy! Well, that's pretty over the top. Yeah! Yeah, go get that. Go get the flying ones. Go get those guys. No. Get the air one. Okay, he shoots. He does a lot of damage. Okay, I think maybe before we call it for the day, we should take a peek at the other tutorials, like the advanced movement and stuff, just to kind of cover all bases. I don't think this is a game, it being a roguelike, I don't think that this is a game that I would necessarily want to do a full series on. I think this is more so a game that I'll play myself and just have this as a one-off presentation, like showing you guys, hey, this game exists. Do I recommend it? Yes, I do. But I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I don't really get roped into roguelikes as much as I do a roguelite. Because a roguelite to me means that we can slowly go against all odds and slowly but surely end up beating the game just with sheer stats and the amount of grind time, versus a roguelite, which is in this case where we just have to get really, really lucky, you know? Now that you know the basics, it's time to progress your mastering skill, rewarding movement mechanics. Okay. Oop. Wall runner increases mobility by running a vertical surface. Push the right joystick forward and aim at a surface of a wall at an angle. Oh. Well, that's kind of nauseating. Nice work. Disable wall run if you experience motion sickness. I'm fine, but that was still a bit crazy. Another nifty movement is to master your feet off the ground with an air dash. Okay. Let's see. What is a simple version? When you're in midair, push the left joystick in to dash. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that off. Okay. Like, I like the... I like all the movement that I have with the right joystick, but I don't... anything that has to do with dashing. Sliding allows you to easily move out of harm's way. To slide, you must physically crouch down until you see the indicator. Okay, so squat. If you see the indicator, that means you are crouched at a suitable height when you blah, 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 blah. Do I have it? Oh, it's down on my health bar. I don't know if you guys can see it, but okay. So basically I move. Do I crouch? I don't think it's working. Do I have to jump into it? It didn't teach me it at all. Maybe I had it turned off and I didn't notice. Dash, bullet time. Oh, so I can actually dash with this ability instead. Oh, that's just the jump. Okay. Small jump is a quick and easy move to aid you in fast travel. Or fast-paced combat. Okay. Yeah, sweet. I get it. Is that it? I don't know why, like, it's telling me to do more moves here. Bullet time, bullet time. That. Oh, and then that just opens the menu. Okay, bind small jump to your favorite button. That's okay, I don't need to do that. All right, I mean, yeah, like, what can I say, guys? I think that this is an incredible game. But if I'm being perfectly honest, like I said, I have a hard time getting into these types of games. Like, another VR game that I would say is similar to this. Oops, I gotta keep the headset on. I keep forgetting that my mic is actually on the headset. Sorry about that. Another VR game that I would highly recommend as well is Until the Fall, which is also a roguelike, which has some of the best melee combat I've ever experienced. But VR games are, like, it's very, very weird for me to recommend a game like this. Like, just for myself personally, I would honestly prefer this same game, but in more of a sandbox mode, where I would either be progressing through linear levels that are all designed in a very specific way with specific arenas and stuff like that, or I would prefer a sandbox mode, something more akin to Blade and Sorcery, because I find that at the end of the day, the VR games that I play the most is either full campaigns like Half-Life Alyx, Resident Evil 4 in VR, not the remake, of course, but games like that where I can play through the adventure when I feel like going through that, like Boneworks and whatever. But the games that I have the most playtime in for VR are outright always going to end up being the games that either have like multiplayer or a sandbox mode. Blade and Sorcery, because it can be heavily modded. Pavlov, Contractors, these are the VR games that I always go back to when I feel like scratching that VR itch. And while this game is clearly a fantastic VR game that I can easily recommend to somebody who isn't, akin to motion sickness, just because it's a bit intense. I think it's one of those games that's it's almost too overwhelming for me. And when I play games like this, for whatever reason, I always just think I would prefer this on mouse and keyboard. Like, it kind of reminds me of like Ultra Kill and stuff like that. But even those games, like, I prefer the structure of them because I don't generally like roguelikes. It took me a very long time to realize that, because I used to actually really enjoy roguelike games, but I didn't know that there was a defining difference between a roguelike and a roguelite. And I always like the latter because it will allow me to slowly progress through the game by sheer will and time spent, versus a game like this where the mechanics are all there, but it being a roguelite is a hard pass for me. And unfortunately, I'm going to refund this game. Again, I can easily recommend it just because of what it is. It is without a doubt an insane VR game. There is so many different mechanics going on. It's actually extremely overwhelming. The fact that we've got like all these different movements for like summon a rock, summon a gun, reloading, and using a sword and all this other stuff. And then not to mention, we've barely scratched the surface of what all of the other mechanics would end up being. But oddly enough, another game comes to mind, which was one of the first VR games I ever played, called Trickster VR. That game is similar to this in that it's faster paced. It does have co-op, but rather than it being a roguelike, it's a dungeon crawler. And obviously the mechanics of that game are not nearly as high quality as something like this. But again, like, I don't know, there's just something about this formula. I've played other VR games similar to this, and they just never click with me. I think because of my experience with roguelike games, I know that this is going to require a lot of time investment to try and slowly progress through the game. But for whatever reason, my brain likes the grind of RPG numbers go burr. And grinding through a game so that I can have more items available to me on my next run, for whatever reason, just does not get my dopamine rush. So with all of that said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.